The devil trying to stop the program, but it's not gonna work. But anyways, hi, my name is Monica. I have always been wanting to try creating content, doing social media, but I've been so tucked in, and I'm one of those girls who was addicted to TikTok, but I learned a lot on TikTok as well. Oh my gosh, I'm Guyanese, so if the accent comes out, it comes out. Y'all bear with me, right? So I've always wanted to create content, but I've been scared, and basically a lot of these TikToks said, oh, you gotta get over yourself. I think they were talking about me, but everybody else, obviously, because I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people out there who want to create content or would like the opportunity to represent themselves and share things with other people, but you're scared, like me, and that's okay. So today is my first day and I'm trying for the first time and I am nervous. I was just thinking about, oh my gosh, what am I gonna talk about? I don't know, this is impromptu speech right now, right? And I'm doing this video and I'm so nervous, but that's beside the point. It's my first video and I'm proud of myself that I'm even doing it in the first place. My thoughts were, oh my gosh, what am I gonna talk about? What am I gonna tell the girls? I was like, oh my gosh, should I tell them about my hair? Should I tell them about my you know, these things, how to stay prepped under a budget or something like that, or low maintenance, or being high maintenance to stay low maintenance or something like that. I think y'all know what I'm talking about, like dyeing your eyebrows and using strips like lashes or clusters, and you know, keeping it on a daily. That should help, right? And not wearing makeup and stuff like that, but that's neither here nor there. So I've saw a lot of things online that I wanted to do or probably recreate and stuff like that, and one of those would be the 1 minute talking for 1 minute, and without using filler words, and just being able to pause just to speak clearly and be a good communicator. I think by doing this and doing it often, I should be able to acquire that goal or reach that goal, I guess. And another thing that would help, if you're not ready to cross that finish line to do this, you can always create video diaries. I've been doing that for 2 years now, and honestly, you can see the growth on your face, and you can also see like the changes in your body and the changes in the way that you speak, like from a year ago or two, and different problems. Also, if you keep getting recurring problems and you see yourself talking about those problems in those videos, well, you already know. So I try to do them as often as possible. Sometimes you're not motivated to do them. I would do them every 3 to 4 months, but honestly, I think you should do it every month or try to do it every month. But like I said, you're not always motivated to get behind the camera and film yourself talking, but it helps. It helps you a lot to process your emotions. It helps you to see things that you're constantly dealing with as well throughout the months and so forth. So yeah, honestly, I'm still looking at this time, so hopefully as this video goes on, I'm able to just create it and get to 10 minutes. Fingers crossed. I don't know if anybody's gonna view this video, but if you guys do, then you do. I am truly excited for this. I wanted to talk about trademarking. I wanted to talk about the stuff with makeup. I wanted to talk about hair. I don't know where my page is gonna go or the journey of my page, but I pray that it goes somewhere. Somewhere is a start, and this video is a start. You know what? This video could also be 5 minutes. We'll see. And if you get tired and you exit it, that's absolutely fine. I understand. But yeah, I can still laugh alike. I'm kidding. You do whatever you want to do. But yeah. So recently I've been having a lot of, not recently, for the past year or two, I've been having a lot of, I guess, self-realization or some crap, whatever that's called, not sure, but mirroring, but not in that sense. I am seeing myself for who I am. Like, I had a lot of toxic traits, still probably have them. I'm working on them, forgive me, right? So I had an issue with confronting, and I didn't know it was that bad because I would keep things in and then resent people for it. And I didn't even talk to them about it. It was that bad. How can you resent somebody for something that you never even spoke to them about? Okay, yes, people know what they're doing, right? But if you don't communicate your feelings as well, they wouldn't know if it is affecting you as much. Like, okay, in this instance, if somebody does something to you, you don't like it. You don't like how you feel. But you don't tell them. They can keep doing it. They wouldn't really know. Sometimes you could give people the benefit of the doubt, or you could also say, people's always know what they're doing. Yes and no. Not always. Right? But what are you going to do? Right? You're going to communicate. That's what you're going to do. And once you communicate and they still do it, you know, that's your go-to. Like, if you continue to communicate, hey, I didn't like what you did, and I don't like how it makes me feel, and I don't want you to do it again. All right, cool. You communicate. 2 months down the line, they're still doing it. What are you going to do? You could remove yourself from the situation at this point. I don't think that resentment could be valid, but you could remove yourself from the situation at this point. Why? Because you communicated how you felt, probably once or twice. They're still doing it. Then they're playing in your face. They're playing in your face. And now is your time to skedaddle, right? Right. So I think that's fair. And that's one of the things that I needed to learn. Because I think my problem was having difficult conversations. Like, that was my problem. It made me feel very uncomfortable. And I didn't like feeling uncomfortable. I genuinely like sunshine and rainbows all the time. I don't like any tense vibes. I feel like I actually like communicating sometimes. Like, I like when people confront me. Love it down bad. You tell me, you pull me to the side and say, hey, boops, bam, condemn, right? You pull me to the side and you say, hey, I didn't like what you do. I didn't like what you did back there, and I don't want you to do it. It can never happen again. And if it does, I'm sorry. I am sorry. But you stick a pin in it and you let me know. Right? I mean, there were times when this is very subtle. This is something little, right? I would leave knives on the countertop, and my partner would say, hey, Mel, you can't do that. And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't do it again. You know, it happened next week and the week after that. But that's subtle. But I know. And then I start feeling bad about it and I stop eventually. But that's something small. No. If it's something more intense, like you calling somebody stupid, and they said, hey, I don't like when you call me stupid, especially in conversations, or if I'm explaining something to you, or if I told you about something that I did and you call me stupid, I don't like how that makes me feel. You can say that the act was dumb, but don't say you're a stupid person, and that person continues to call you stupid in the future about everything else. Done that. Remove yourself immediately. Because I don't understand. I'm communicating. I'm telling you how it makes me feel. But here you are, calling me stupid again. This is everybody's first time living, and some people learn faster than others. That's what I've learned. But that's my TED Talk for today. My issue was confronting. And now that I believe that I feel more comfortable confronting people, it feels like a superpower. I want to confront everybody about everything. It's crazy. But it's a stepping stone. And now I could communicate. I'm not saying that I'm not emotionally intelligent and I don't know when to do it, but it also counts. You can't be doing it any and everywhere. And you do get a power rush after your first 2 times. I'm not gonna lie, it feels good. But time and place. Know when to confront, know how to confront. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Thank you for listening to my video today. Fingers crossed I have another tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. Bye guys.